sports trophies. Probably the best part of sports is like what you can win after the trophies. It's always been my favorite part of the sport. This one, the old crystal ball, it's got to be A tier for me. It was just one of when you saw them holding up that crystal ball, there was nothing better. That's just a really really cool trophy. And college football, they're good with what they do because this is in that A tier as well. Just great trophy. Looks like something a gladiator would win. It's just really cool trophy. This one, it's gonna get D tier for me. It's nothing that special. The World Cup trophy, yeah, I gotta put it at A tier. I gotta put it in A tier. It's just the perfect trophy to win after the World Cup. It just makes the most sense overall. It's gold. Um, there's a like cylinder circular globe ball like in the middle there, like showing that it's for the world, and it's just one of the coolest looking trophies I've ever seen. Like, it's just they did a great job with it. And a lot of these are going in A tier just because like how good they are. Um, like the Heisman Trophy, like I gotta put it. I gotta put it at A. I gotta put the Heisman Trophy at A. It's just like iconic. You look at it, anybody you know what it is. It's insane. It's incredible. Um, this can go C tier. I could be all right with giving the pennant C tier. It's a cool trophy. Don't get me wrong. There's just not a lot to it. The college basketball trophy is going to get F tier for me. It's basic. There's not much to it at all. It's the same exact trophy that every team in college sports gets. The exact same. You would think that they would change it up. They did for a little bit. I think they gave away the like basketball crystal ball, but you don't see them present that on the court after they win it. So as of right now, that's just one of the most boring, kind of let down of a thing for me. The Orange Bowl, really solid concept that they have with that trophy. Um, the way they build it up on the bottom, very like without the effect of the oranges, it'd be an F. But it's cool how they just put like real oranges in the thing and it molds to a part of the trophy. I always thought that was really cool. And when you win it, they're throwing out the oranges at people, really cool. But the thing is, trophy's not very maintainable because like you can't put that in a glass with all those oranges in it, um, or else obviously those oranges are going to go bad. So that's why it's going to get a bit of a knock for me. But like really really good trophy. Um, Now to the Rose Bowl. Really like the Rose Bowl trophy. The way it's set up. It's got kind of the Lombardi feel. It goes up like that. Um, it's close to an A tier. It's really close to an A tier. It's just I don't think there's enough to put in that category, but it's just one of the cooler trophies for one of the bigger games. Back in the day, the Rose Bowl was one of the biggest, if not the biggest bowl. Obviously now because of the college football playoff and BCS and all that. Back in the day, it's not as big as it used to be, but big trophy means a lot to win it. The Lombardi is going to go in pretty much the same category. You could put it in A. I don't think you'd be crazy if you put it in A. It's cool. It's silver's it's got a nice silver touch to it. The thing's heavy. It's cool. Um, but not above a B tier for me. And I think this is going to go to C as well if I put the pennant there. The World Series trophy, like I said, really cool concept of a trophy. I just don't think there's enough to it to put in those upper tiers. It's a middle of the line trophy. It's unique. So, it has some points. It's not like this NCAA trophy that's nothing, but C tier for right now with that. Um, Stanley Cup, just it's got to go to A tier just because it's the heaviest one by far. It's huge. The cup's like unbelievably big trophy. Um, the silver touch is nice. It's got a bowl thing. You could drink out of the darn thing. It's a cool looking trophy. It's got to be up in the A tier. Like that's a trophy I would want to win for sure. The Larry O'Brien trophy. I could put in this category. It could be better, but at the same time, and they changed it. It doesn't even look like this anymore. It looks like a worser version of this. But cool trophy. Could have put a little bit more into it. Not quite. Doesn't quite compete with the big dogs up here. The Masters jacket. It's iconic, but at the same time, it's just a jacket. I don't really. In my opinion, the jacket. It's just not really something that I would prefer to win. But I'd rather have a trophy or a ring or something. But I mean, it means a lot. It's cool. It's the color's kind of cool. Uh, it when you see it. So that's why I get some points. I believe that's the tennis trophy. It's cool. Um, Not the coolest though. But I think baseball does a really good job with this. The Golden Glove, simple concept that they made really good. That's why it's going to get B tier for me. But yeah, this is pretty much and think of A as S tier. Think of this as A. Uh, but yeah, this is what I got for this. If you disagree or anything, just put it in the comments. I'll read it. We'll chat about it.